Hello, how's it going everyone? The Rampaging Grandpa here. In this video, I'm showing you guys how to play tournament mode, normal difficulty with the minor skin equipped. Yes, you heard that right. Basically, I'm gonna show you how to get past normal difficulty in tournament mode. So without further ado, let's get on straight to that. So one thing I'd recommend is if you guys are playing this game mode and if you have any skins, please do equip them, because any skins, even if it's just one or the lowest level, it still helps you out. So our first match against Blake happens to be a super death match. It means we get gold every 60 seconds and we have insta build. For these types of mode, I recommend you guys, so the first thing which I'd recommend you guys do is upgrade your giants. On top of that, upgrade your wizards to the maximum along with your spearheads and archers, and then upgrade your miners to the best first thing, because while sure your miners might not be used that often, they will still come in handy between those 60 seconds. Like, you'll be able to get yourself just a little bit more gold, as you guys can see over here. Right, so you want to upgrade your team comp like this, and then what you want to do with the gold is you want to summon in a giant and a couple of mages. Now the reason why I'm saying a couple of magic kill is because these guys summon in a lot of troops, right? They summon in 8 people combined, 2 of them, and not only that, they deal AoE damage. So now what you want to do is you want to equip your giant and start attacking your opponent's summoner units, like the units which summon in other people. Like over here, as you guys can see, that confirms that we're going up against another magi kill. Now what you guys do is you attack that magi kill, right? So as you guys can see over here, I'm dealing a decent amount of damage, but I'm still gonna go ahead and try attacking their magi kill. Now over here, you guys can see they try to overwhelm us with sword rat numbers, but we do deal a lot of damage instead of that. And as you guys can see now, let's just attack this wizard over here. Straight on top of the wizard, he is fallen back. Just go after their troops who summon people, and also take out their giants if you can, because they're annoying. They do lots of damage and they take out huge amounts of troops. Alright, you guys can see our gold is slowly going up, but our opponent on the other hand is completely dependent on the, insta build gold every 60 seconds type strategy. Now of course we won't be getting too much gold, but you guys will see eventually it will reach the point where we have 12,000 gold and we can get ourselves an additional wizard. So I just say go for their wizard and their archers. They're kinda annoying, you won't be able to get to them usually. So just do that. Over here you guys can see they are dead. That is very nice indeed. And now we can just turn over here and attack everyone over here, and they all are dead. So now the only thing left is that archer who's continuously shooting arrows in our back, but we can leave that guy be because we're about to destroy him in a second. So now what you guys can see is you basically just have to deal with this over here. Spiritans attacking you and the statue. Now in this case where you have overwhelming number superiority, or your numbers are so high that the moment you kill a troop another one comes up, you're gonna be able to easily destroy the statue. Like, you don't have to attack. As you guys can see over here, these guys are already just deleting the statue now. I've sent everyone back to home, and I think I'm gonna put in a few more magi kills. Now you might be wondering, why? Why, Mr. Rabbit? Why are you putting in magi kills? Well, that's because look, I now have 5 magi kills on the map. Right, each of the magi kills summons 4 people, meaning I have 20 people and 5. So I already have 25 people on the map who will continuously be replaced. Out of the 25, 20 people will continuously be replaced over and over again. And the 5 magi kills have a large area of attack, which means they deal a lot of damage to a lot of people quickly. Now over here, it seems like our opponent is Mr. Win, and it seems like we're playing classic mode. You guys know the strategy for classic mode. It's basically nothing's changed. You need to upgrade your miners, your wizard, and maybe your, yeah, that's basically all. And if you have anything left over, you can give it to your spiritans. That's all. Now for this, what you guys want to do is basically you want to starve the opponent's economy. What you want to do is immediately summon yourselves in a decent unit or a lot of sword rats, and then once you've done that, just attack your opponent. Okay, I don't care what you're doing, just attack your opponent. If you have any skins equipped, like for me in this instance I have the vampire skin equipped, which you can get very easily actually. Fun fact, what you do is you just take the skin and start attacking your opponents. Not only do you heal the troops which are commanding if they take damage, but on top of that you also have life steal, which takes life force away from the opponents you attack. So you guys can see normally these guys might die quicker, but instead they're healing themselves, right? They're actually being able to survive longer. And as you guys can see, I'm a professional at this game. I just managed to miss all 3 of them. in all 3 jump attacks I managed to miss them. Another thing which you guys can do is this strategy over here. Once you've gone into the opponent's area and they start backing up, what you guys can do is you can just stand over there and move around. That way you keep the opponent's Archidons equipped longer and you can tell exactly when they get out. The second they get out, you're already there to distract them, and then your troops can come in and then take care of them. And then you just walk over here. Of course, sometimes you might have to go back to see how many, Archidon, how many miners you have, but even then, just 3 sword rats, 3 minus 12, 9. So it seems like we have an excess of 1 miner. Someone's gonna die, that miner probably. And then over here, as you guys can see, once you've done that and you have maybe 3 or 4 troops, what you do is you start attacking their economy, start killing all of their miners. Yep, if they can't get the gold, I guess they can't fund themselves. And as you guys can see, our economy is flourishing. We have several more troops now. We're getting archers as well, and we can keep them occupied for longer. So just go over here and, well, that was a fail. No worries, you have additional troops ready. And of course, once you have a large enough military, what you guys will see is your opponent continuously goes into hiding all the time. Right, so let's get ourselves a Magi kill, because now we have ourselves a good amount of troops. Okay, that's a douchebag move. It seems like our opponent is shooting us with arrows from the heavens. No worries, I deal a lot more damage than you'd expect. Oh, come on! Okay, all of my miners are alive, but at least we got ourselves a wizard. That is quite good. Okay, let's summon in another wizard and click the attack button. So you guys can see, sure, the opponents might have Archidons, but how good are they gonna be when we're dealing like 5,000 damage in a single attack? Or we have so many troops that we deal 5k damage. Oh, also you can do the same strategy using the Archidon, as you guys can see. Because there's only 1 troop over there, what you guys will see is that the opponent's, archers attacking you, that the opponent's defense decreases because you're only 1 person there. Now, as you guys can see, this miner is going to try to go back, and I will miss him with my attack. That is truly wonderful, and as you guys can see, now we have ourselves several wizards on the map. I do believe we have 4 or 5 of them, meaning we have a lot of ground-based troops. And over here, as you guys can see, just go after their archers, forget everything, just go after their miners, forget everything else. You can attack now. We cannot attack, we won't be able to, we might actually be able to sustain attacking them now. Anyways, just get in your Magi kill, get them ready, and as you guys can see, you attack the statue. Now look at these guys over here. Look at how they're shredding their look at how they're shredding the statue's health as if it was cheese. And then you got the Magi kill. They just start dealing huge damage to our opponents. And as you guys can see, every time our opponent kills one of our minions, we just summon in another one. And the reason why I'd recommend using wizards is because look at this. They can take out nearly all of the sword rats in just a few attacks. It's like insta rebuild. And well, now we just have to play the waiting game. As you guys can see, they rack up the damage really quickly, and our opponent's statue is destroyed. That is how you play classic mode. Just starve their economy so they can't put up a decent defense. And if we can't starve their economy, well then it depends on whoever has the better troops. As you guys can see, we now have the crown of Immorta. Order Empire, yeah, something like that. Anyways, you guys can see we've won, so I hope you guys found this video helpful and were able to get yourself the crown as well for normal mode. So what I'd say is please make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And I will be posting more videos on how to get past hard and insane mode, because those modes are a little different from what we have right now. I'd say they are harder. Okay, so yeah, bye!